If your thyroid feels like it's barely hanging on, even with medication, there might be a hidden reason. For so many people with Hashimoto's disease, the real problem isn't just low hormones, it's what caused the damage in the first place. And in most cases, it starts with a hidden infection. For many, that's the Epstein-Barr virus, the same virus that causes mono. It's the #1 known viral trigger behind Hashimoto's disease. But it's not the only one. Some people have other culprits like Lyme, cytomegalovirus, parasites, or even mold exposure. That's why Hashimoto's doesn't always look the same from person to person. In the last video, I walked you through how to detect and remove the triggers like Epstein-Barr. If you haven't seen it, you might want to check it out, especially if you've been told that your labs are normal, but you still feel off. But even if you haven't watched it yet, this part matters too, because once you cleared out the virus or trigger, your thyroid still needs help. It's like your thyroid just ran a marathon in flip-flops. It's exhausted and beat up. And no, it doesn't need another pat on the back or a high dose of meds. It needs nutrients. It needs support. It needs to rebuild. This next phase is about helping your thyroid recover, no matter what wore it down. Let's talk about the nutrients, strategies, and repair tools your thyroid actually needs to rebuild. Welcome back to the Rest of the Story Health channel, because when your labs say normal, but you still feel awful, someone has to ask better questions and sometimes run deeper tests. That's what we do here. Uncover the root, connect the dots, and help you finally reclaim your health. This is part 3 of our thyroid healing series. In part 1, we uncovered one of the most overlooked and yet most common cause of Hashimoto's thyroid disease, Epstein-Barr virus. In part 2, we went over exactly how to detect it and kick it out of your system for good. And now, in part 3, we're tackling what comes next. How to rebuild your thyroid after the damage that this virus left behind. Because killing the virus is only step 1. Now we gotta clean up the mess. One patient once described it perfectly. She felt like her thyroid had just given up on her. But in truth, it hadn't quit. It had been under attack for so long, just like a boxer taking blows for years, that it finally collapsed from exhaustion. Not lazy, not broken, just bruised, inflamed, and never given the support to recover. That something was Epstein-Barr. We treated it, cleared it out, and she did feel better, but she still felt a little off. The virus was gone, her energy was much better, but not quite right. Certainly more up than down, but the crashes still came. Because even though that virus had left the building, her thyroid was still trying to stand up after years of being kicked, bruised, and burnt out. It needed more than rest. It needed restoration. That's where these supplements came in for her. I'm going to go over the exact nutrients I used in practice to help patients rebuild their thyroid. So it's not just surviving, it's thriving. Let's get into it. First, we have L-tyrosine, which is the building blocks. It's actually something super important your body uses to build thyroid hormones. Think of L-tyrosine like bricks on a construction site. Your thyroid is the builder, but without L-tyrosine, there's nothing to build with. Your thyroid can't make hormones without this amino acid. No bricks means no building. It's kind of like trying to make a sandwich without bread. You can pile on the peanut butter and jelly, but where's it all gonna go? No bread, no sandwich. Same thing with your thyroid. No L-tyrosine, then it can't produce its hormones, which means no T4, no T3. And without these hormones, your cells don't get the message to create energy. So yeah, L-tyrosine is one of the most important first steps to getting your thyroid back on track. Next, we have selenium, which I like to call the firefighter. Selenium is a tiny nutrient that does some pretty big jobs for your thyroid. Your thyroid makes a hormone called T4, but that's like raw cookie dough. It's not quite ready yet. To turn it into T3, the kind that your body can actually use, you need selenium. Selenium is like the baker that puts the cookie dough in the oven and turns it into real warm cookies. No selenium, no cookies. Just a bowl of dough that your body can't do much with. And when your thyroid gets inflamed, selenium also acts like a firefighter, spraying down the flames and keeping everything safe. It even helps calm down your immune system, and it starts acting like a guard dog that forgot who's friend or foe. So yeah, selenium keeps things baking, cools things down, and keeps your body from going full drama queen. Then there's zinc, which I like to call the switch operator. Zinc might be small, but it plays a big role in keeping your thyroid running smoothly. Think of your thyroid as a train station. It sends out a hormone train called T4, but that's not the form that your body can actually use. T4 needs to be converted into T3, which is the active version that gives you energy, sharp thinking, and healthy metabolism. Now, as we've just discussed, selenium is the main worker that does this conversion. So while zinc isn't the converter, it's a key player in the thyroid team, making sure that the messages get through and the hormones do their job. Zinc is like the guy on the train yard that controls the tracks. He stands there with a big lever, flipping the switch to make sure that the right hormone gets to the right destination. Zinc helps make sure that the whole train system runs on time. Without zinc, the train gets stuck in the wrong track, and your energy goes nowhere. If you don't have enough zinc, the whole thyroid system gets sluggish. It supports the signals that tell your thyroid to send out the trains in the first place, and it helps your cells respond when T3 arrives. And it even helps keep the train tracks, your hormone pathways, clear and running right. People low in zinc often feel tired, foggy, and notice things like hair loss or weakened immunity. T3 might never get to where it's needed. And even if it does, your body might not respond well. And as a bonus, zinc also helps with hair growth, immune strength, and inflammation. All things that can go sideways when your thyroid is off. Next up, we have ashwagandha, the nervous system whisperer. Ashwagandha is a special plant that helps your body calm down when it's feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Think of it like your body has a panic button, and sometimes that button gets stuck on. When it's stuck, your brain and body are in fight or flight mode all the time, like you're being chased by a bear. Even when you're just brushing your teeth, that stress hormone is called cortisol. And if there's too much cortisol buzzing around, it makes your thyroid freeze up and stop working well. Ashwagandha is like a chill coach who walks in, takes a deep breath, and says, "Hey, it's okay, you're safe. Let's take it down a notch." It lowers the volume on your stress system so your thyroid can finally catch its breath and do its job. Ashwagandha helps your whole system relax, recharge, and get back to feeling like you again. And then there's something we've all heard about, vitamins A and D, which are the classroom helpers. Vitamins A and D are like the helpers in your immune system's classroom. Your immune system is supposed to know who the bad guys are, like the viruses and bacteria, and who the good guys are, like your thyroid. But sometimes it gets confused, especially if you have something like Hashimoto's, where your immune system accidentally attacks your thyroid by mistake. That's where vitamin A and D come in. They're like substitute teachers who walk in, look around at the chaos and say, "All right, class, time to settle down. Let's remember who's who." And they help your immune system to figure out how to fight the germs and to figure out who they need to leave alone. And in this case, that's your thyroid. So without these vitamins, your immune system can act like a bunch of kids yelling and pointing fingers at the wrong person. With them, everything starts working more smoothly, and your thyroid gets the break it needs. And then there's always iodine, which is the wild card of thyroid repair. This one's a little tricky. It's essential for making thyroid hormones, but too much, especially in autoimmune conditions, can make things worse. It's like salt in a recipe. A little can be healing, too much, and the whole thing falls apart. So here's the golden rule. Don't guess with iodine. Test first, always. For some people, it's a game changer. For others, a complete disaster. I think of it like hot sauce. A few drops brings the flavor. The whole bottle, you're in trouble. And here's the aha moment. You can't rebuild something while it's still under attack. I always picture Epstein-Barr like termites in wood. You don't start hammering boards back in until the chewing stops. But once it's gone, that's when the restoration begins. And when you give your thyroid the right support, not just supplements, but nourishment, something powerful happens. Not just better labs, but better energy, better focus, a better you. You don't just get your thyroid back, you get your life back. Don't forget the basics. Healing isn't just about what's in your supplement drawer. It's also about what's on your plate. Here are some of my favorite foods to support thyroid repair naturally. Wild-caught salmon. They are rich in omega-3s to help reduce inflammation. Then we have Brazil nuts. Just 2 to 3 a day can give you the selenium that your thyroid craves. Next, we have pumpkin seeds and also beef liver. These are excellent sources of zinc for hormone conversion. And don't forget seaweed for the natural iodine that you need, but only if your levels are low and tested first. Real food, real fuel. That's how you rebuild from the inside out. And just so we're clear, I'm not diagnosing your thyroid. I'm not telling you to take any of this. That's between you and your doctor. My goal is to help you think differently, to look in places that you might have missed, because great doctors don't always have the answers right away. But great doctors and great patients keep digging. Think of each video as a puzzle piece. Subscribe now so you don't miss the ones that make the whole picture clear. Leave a comment below if you tried any of these supplements and share your experience. Let's talk about it. Symptoms are just clues. Your body never breaks down without a reason. And now, you know the rest of the story. Every symptom is a clue. Every video is a piece of the puzzle. And we're not stopping till we solve it. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video gave you something valuable to take away. Your next step is just one click away. Check out our next video right here. And if you want to join this community and see more content like this, hit subscribe and give it a like. I truly appreciate the support.